Why not, dude? Why the hell not? Like, I can bet you that a bunch of people, like, in chat who are gold, platinum, diamond are gonna learn something from us watching a bronze game. Like, you're gonna learn something new, straight up. Okay, we got an alien, bogus binted. There you go, guys. We got an alien Heimerdinger. Okay, so this is a bully lane. You guys have a really, really big bully lane. Now thinking about this though, I wouldn't go heal reduction looking at their comp. I really don't care about heal reduction here. You can only reduce Echo ult and that's it. It's not worth to build an entire item for that. So I would avoid heal reduction in this game for sure. Runes, cheap shot goes poor, nice, I like that. Very, very aggressive. This is the most, these are by far the most aggressive runes you can get. By far, okay? Like you can't get a different variant of runes that is more aggressive than this. Okay? So I really like this. I really like this. And that's it's fully in line with our win condition, which is deny Vayne and ruin her game. Ruin her life. So that's perfect. Landry's is good for this guy because he spams mana a lot. And he gets movement speed from the... Oh, you only get 20 from that? Yeah, it's like the Morgana W. But free low. Free money, free mana flow band. Beautiful. Okay. I wouldn't really word that, but sure. Well, there's one thing to note is you have a Master Yi, which is a shit jungler, versus Echo, who's very, very aggressive. Well, he can be a very aggressive. And they have a Pantheon with Predator. So, Pantheon is just going for a flip playstyle. If he fails early game, he's useless, but he can really gank. And he'll focus on bot. But if you guys create enough bot advantage, you can potentially win 2v3. Now 2v4 you might have to watch out for. So yeah. Chad Heimerdinger, leave a turret? Get the fuck out. It's actually a good way you're doing this. This is actually very clever. The way you help him, you remove the tilt factor, because the turret will shut down by the time you exit. So you won't have a chance of stealing the red buff. But you also help him quite enough, because you don't need to help him more than that. So that's actually very, very clever. People in Diamond would put that turret and just stand there and steal it, because they weren't deactivated earlier. And they steal it and tilt the Master Yi, and he runs it down. See, there you go. I told you, all you Diamond players already learned something new from a Bronze player. And that is being a good teammate. That's something you all Diamond players lack. Because all that goes out the window once you climb to Diamond. Okay. So yeah, stacking the wave, level 2 spike, level 2 you get stunned and then try to get Vayne. That's simple as that. If Thresh is sticking out, kill him, who cares, Vayne can't really punish. Here we go. That was a stun. That was supposed to be a stun. You were slow on the level up and you didn't really utilize the level 2 spike. That's just very go ham. You get them so low, you get 50% HP there. And if they try to trade you, they lose. So that was hard winning. You had a free pass to go in. That was literally a free pass to punish. So you kind of missed the level 2 spike. Okay. Stun, push, it's totally fine. Keep aggroing. They can never win a 2v2. That's why you want to force it. The only way for them to win a 2v2 is to hook someone like here, then flay, and then you die. Should never happen. I think I play 2 passive still. Yeah, like here, you... I guess... Playing passive and aggressive is like... It all comes down to knowledge. Like, it's just like when you're nervous, it comes down to knowledge. Like, if you come to an exam and you don't know shit, you're nervous. But if you come down to exam and you studied and you know everything, you're confident. You're like, okay, I know everything, it's fine. It's same like here. If you know everything that can happen, you can make the best deductions and make the best plays. Because if you know everything that can potentially happen, like, you're totally free to go engage there. Like, okay, like any scenario here that happens is good for us. So we go in. There's no other way about it. So if you just understand what's gonna happen, if you run a couple of simulations in your head, like on that level 2 versus 1 fight, you win. Like, all of them are winning for you. Now obviously that's too much work and like put a third. Ah, nice try, nice try. I see it. I see. If you put a third there, you just hard win again. So that was again mechanical. That was just a mechanical error. You had a good idea. It was just a bit too slow. Nah, it's impossible to do all these calculations like in real time, but you shorthand a lot of them because you play the game a lot, you know? You use knowledge from previous games. Heimer is just devastating in this situation. Like, you ruined him. Every time you do that to a hook, he, like, a Thresh main cries. And then you just continue bullying them. So you don't necessarily have to kill, although it would be great. But just getting Samus pressure, getting Draven, like, denying them farm and all that is good enough. I guess it's just bullying. Absolute bullying. Okay. Yeah, none of you guys has really warded. Here we go. You're very low in mana, both of you. You should look for a reset. Stack the wave into reset, ideally. Because this is gonna be now it's gonna be like here's the thing when you stay this long. Unless they make a really bad play, the only thing that can happen is you get ganked. And even if you stay in status quo and not get ganked, like if you're both powerless without mana, they're powerless. Like they are powerless because they were weaker. But now you're also powerless. So it's kind of like an equal lane and you both just farm. And that's not good for you. You want to get out of this position and go back to the old dominance hierarchy where you just fucking devastate them. And that's the play you wanna have. Because you're 30 CS to 10 right now. And now she's gonna start catching up slowly because you can't really punish. Okay? Oh, he got baited. Beautiful. Yeah. That's a stupid move I was telling you about. Like, that was never gonna work. You still have Draven heal. That was just a stupid play by them. So yeah, you can't really count on that to happen. Because if they were smart, wow, Scorch, Poggers. And that's the most aggressive build. Without Scorch, that wouldn't be a kill. You were low, so you didn't have absolute focus there. But you did have that Scorch. And that's the most aggressive setup, so you actually killed. Yeah, like, if they played it correctly, they would just farm up. You would get ganked by Echo, and then you would potentially die or blow all sums. So you could have fucked up the lane there, but you played off of their mistake, which is totally fine. And you warded prior to that, so it wasn't horrible. You gotta go back, though. You gotta go back. This is waste. All standing here is waste. You're hitting the third, and you're never gonna get this play. He has heal. You shouldn't die, though. He didn't heal. Wow. Chad, Draven calculated everything. I would have healed there, not gonna lie. I respect Echo way too much. Fuck that champ. Okay, so the recall is a bit late and a bit offset, but it's fine. Ooh, okay, you're disgusting. You actually bought boots. It's actually good. This is a solid purchase. But yeah, this is just so filthy. Oh my god. Oh, Draven was shit-talking you. Oh. Draven is trolling here. He's trolling his lane. That's a troll by Draven. Again, like this is again you guys benefiting from enemies being terrible. And this is basically what happens in like... This is why people tend to... You don't go to bronze and then learn the game and then ramp up to diamond. That's why rarely that happens. Because just like this game, you get false results. Okay? Draven made a shit play. He overstayed, he fucked up his recall, he offset himself, he blew both sums, and all Vayne had to do is have discipline, go back. Vayne couldn't enjoy a small victory, she wanted a kill, so she died. And she also blew flash. So she basically she salvaged this terrible play. And that's why people don't get proper knowledge at super low elo. Because this Draven thinks he did a right play here. So he gets false results, and he's like, okay, this is good, man, I'm God. I'm Draven! Wah! You know? So he thinks he's a good player. So he's gonna get the silver because he's better than this Vayne. But in silver, this false knowledge will come to bite him in the ass. And he's gonna have to relearn. So yeah, he's not properly aligned. And that's why people don't really ramp up fast in the game. It very rarely happens. So yeah, the wave is in a good position for you. You're wrong. Perfect. Like, this is what we talked about like back in the day on the old Vel'Kozius. Now, you don't necessarily have like a thing to do because Echo died and this guy is back, but You hovered and roamed. It's better than standing still here. Because Draven's gonna absorb all of this. You get plates, you get turrets. Fuck yeah. You might make this guy stay, poke him. Like, this is all, like, this may seem like a lot of nothing. But you got like 60 gold here. You're gonna be responsible for getting a plate. And you made this guy stay. And that's gonna cost this guy in turn like 100 gold and a little bit of experience. So this looked useless, but it wasn't actually. So be proactive. Don't stand still like babysitting the wave and doing nothing. The wave is freezing towards you. So these are the roams we talked about back in the day, and like you're utilizing this way better than any bronze player ever would. Okay. He's gonna die though, right? Can he get it? Nice. That's fine. Get out. It's totally fine. Beautiful. Mega worth. Lux, get out. You don't have ult. Totally fine. Draven might troll here, judging by his character. Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. Mega worth. It's really good. Plus, you were in position for that. You were in a good position for that. I like it. This is also denying her access to Vayne, because she's losing so much. Vayne is at 13 minions while you're at 40. In high elo, this is game over. They surrender. Like, they don't get to play. Draven should perma-freeze while you put a turret here for vision and just chill. You guys shouldn't push at all. This is a discipline play, but he's pushing like a monkey. Yeah, he's pushing like a monkey. He could have just stood here, and he would be level 7 by the time freeze gets broken, and she would be level 4. And at that point, it's just go next. There's really no reason to crash this wave at all. You don't have prio on the map. The dragon is not there to fight after. Like, you don't have a massive recall after. It's 700 gold. It's... yeah, whatever. Do the best you can with the crash, get some plate money, and that's about it, you know? Holy, the W poke. Yeah, like, here's the issue about the lack of map prio. And that's the 4-man we talked about. The Pantheon Echo combination. You hit him from behind, though. Very nicely. Tap that ass. I like the positioning there. Bit of an awkward E, but okay. You wouldn't be able to catch him anyway. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you just absorb mid lane, ult, and jungle gank. And that's just game over. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. E wouldn't make a difference. You didn't have flash forward. So you basically won the game with this. Again, in high elo, this is game over if people have proper discipline. Because you survive 2v4. Like, that just means you guys get so much on the map. Okay, I like it. Recall, discipline. 3-0 Heimer, let's fucking go. So yeah, you can buy pink and Lost Chapter here. There we go, Lost Chapter. I would buy 2 pinks and just try to choke them out. What was that sound effect? Okay, what are we waiting for? Are you waiting for Dark Seal? No? There we go, pink. A refillable? I don't like refillable, on support specifically, because it kills your inventory. Because as support, you have to have 2 variable item slots, which is the support item and pinks. And now you're adding another one, which is potions. So this is gonna choke your build eventually. Like on the second item you try to buy, this is gonna choke your build. And then you're gonna have to sell it. So it kind of hinders you, in my opinion. What are pinks? Control words. I call them pinks because they were pinks back in the day. Now they're reddish. She's at 18 minions, by the way. And that's why we don't draft Vayne in solo queue. Vayne in solo queue is just griefing. Control words are beta pinks, true. Chad pink word versus beta control word. Okay. At this point you can go like for ultimate E. Like there you could have done ult E instead of regular E. Like Vayne can't get out of it to that position. And you burst her before she gets a lantern, because Draven also has to stand aside. So you could literally just RE there. And just hard snowball. Because you saw Pantheon dying on the map top side. And Echo is dead. So no one can counter you at all. You have free time. Like even if you have to die for like 1 or 2 shots, it's just hard win. So you could have literally ulted that. And your RE stun is unmissable. You don't even need any more poke. Like, you already have lethal. So here's a trick with a Heimer you can do. Okay, we're going for third. I don't like this. Like, I would prefer to go for a kill. The trick with Heimer is, like, you can stand at the closest position, but with the least vision. So that's about here, okay? Instead of here. So you can stand here, and you're out of vision. And they're gonna come a bit closer to farm, because they're low range, plus it's only Draven. They only see him, so they think you're roaming. And all you gotta do is from here, you use R, walk up, forward, E. Boom, boom, boom. It stuns up until here, basically. All of them are stunned, kill, and then you get the plates. I really don't like the big third here, because it kind of tells them what you're looking to do. You just get one plate out of it, and that's it, you know? If you get a kill, you're gonna get plates anyway. But here comes enemies with salvation again. Like, okay, this is again another learning, this is a learning moment, I guess. Like, a lot of these fights, enemies just gave you free hand. Like, they just gave you advantage for free, even though you didn't play them optimally. Now, why that happens is, now we can think we're enemies. In this case, let's see what we would do as enemies. Now, enemies don't understand that this is a bad matchup. They have no idea that, like, you have a shit matchup here, and you're not gonna win. So they feel very, very pressured by you shoving and denying them CS and poking them, so they feel pressured to make a play. Instead of playing disciplined, take small victories and scale up into the game. And eventually that would be the right thing to do. So they crumble under pressure, don't know what to do, and they give you too much. And I imagine a lot of you guys also in chat do this. Like, you don't really think about the win conditions and shit. You just play aggressive even though you shouldn't. See? Like, they're just absolutely pointless. In order to get more farm and defend your third plate, you die and hence give more farm and more third plates. And cost you yourself that more. So it's just counterproductive, you know? It's better to be down in CS than to die, give plates, and be down in CS. Because this is a matchup where you have to lose. And in low elo, when you see this type of matchup, you just know these guys are gonna end. Because very rarely they're gonna know how to play disciplined into it. So yeah, this is perfect. You get a turret. Oh my god, you're fed as fuck. Sucks there was no Dark Seal to scale you insanely, but it's fine. Okay. You need what? 400. You can greed for item potentially. Rush this for plates. To get that immediate line respike. Ta! Faker crab, okay. Faker! Here we go. Ah, he yoinked the 80. Nice. I love it. You gotta rush the item. Oh, my man! Taxation is theft. Fuck yeah. He just yoinked it all. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Because you get an item spike from it. You understand the value of it. So, like, I really like seeing this in low elo, because in low elo supports are very passive and they just do whatever AD carry does, you know? Here, you're very commanding. Like, fuck you, I'm gonna take CS because I know I'm getting a spike. That's perfect. I would do exactly the same. Very confident. I love it. No idea why we didn't get Dragon, but it's fine. You go for a recall. You got a recall now. You have too much money and too much of a shutdown to not recall. Dragon, if you want to contest, you should have done it earlier. Now it's too late because this is a losing fight. This is a throwing fight. You should just recall. If they fight Dragon, they lose. This is a Dragon you can totally afford to give up. It just makes no sense. Draven trolling his positioning. He dies. Don't save him. Don't help him. Don't die for him. This is a losing fight no matter what. Long range, and that's it. Don't commit. Good. You're not getting baited here into this shitty play. I like it. Again, confidence. Again, confidence in what you can and cannot do. This is a troll play. Absolute troll play. Try steal if you can. If not, whatever. No one's expecting you to steal it. Oh my god! He's a... That was so close! Holy shit, chat! I didn't expect that. Wow. That's... Are you learning, chat? What'd I tell you? Diamond players can learn from a bronze player. That was genius. The whole turret setup. That was insane. That was actually insane. Yeah. He didn't commit to teammate shitty plays. He's making genius plays. Like, okay. A bit too early, but I like the confidence again. You wanna do more REs. Like RE is the best thing you're gonna do. It's the one you're gonna use the most. Cause stun has an insane amount of value. Cause it's super long range and practically guaranteed. It's a lot better than W and Q in my opinion. So yeah, here we get the spike, mega spike. You get Amp Tome, and this is the issue of refillable. Like I'd probably sell refillable for pinks here, because you want to have some pinks. But this is good. You're mega fed now. You're still very squishy, so you can very easily die. You gotta make sure your positioning is good, but you're pretty big now. Look at its speed near turrets. Okay, I like that you're shoving the wave again. Again, very good thing of confidence, because if you know like your job is to shove as fast as possible, don't just let AD carry do it. Like, you know, you gotta rush that down. Very often supports will be reluctant to touch the wave because that's AD carries. Nah, fuck yeah, go for it. Yeah, definitely you should have gone for pinks there, in my opinion, because mid game is like you make and break mid game on pinks. Perfect. That was kind of an out of vision trick there to an extent. Okay. That was a bit of an out of vision trick, because you let him believe it's just him. Look at this manipulation. Then he walks into the fence, and then you use the third speed to kind of roll into W. And that's the out of vision trick that I told you about. And if you do that from like these ranges with RE, you can easily like you run in RE, boom, boom, boom. You stun him here behind the turret, you kill him. So yeah. That was very well done. See, you're doing it again. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. I'm so glad Enric resubbed. Welcome back, Enric. He's been gazing into the abyss for a year and a half. Welcome back to the True Squid Squid, my man. Welcome back, Enric. Holy shit. Good. We got that alert. We got the alert proc. Okay. Holy, he did it. Ah, that was so clever. Okay, you went for the burst. I like it. Don't commit. Fuck him. Fuck him. Dude, this early game is just so fucking good. Like, you're playing phenomenal. Like, out of your mind. Like, this is not bronze level gameplay as a support. At all. Like, not even close, man. Not even close. Now, mid game constitutes with a lot of different knowledge, though. Like, mid game people can fall apart. They can be really good and then fall apart. See, that was a mistake. That was just... Now... And this is where a lot of people like diamond and below fail. This is where a lot of diamonds get their like skill capped and they fuck it up. They get really good at laning. They get really good at micro. And they win. Like, you fucking crushed it. You obliterated it. And... Now... This goes a bit deeper, because you have to ask yourself a question like, what am I doing here? Like, what is the purpose of this? You already did some plays. Draven traded 1-for-1. You guys are not contesting anything here. You're not stealing raptors. You're not taking the turret. You're not taking the dragon. You're not doing anything but greeting for a kill. And you're setting yourself up for a 50-50 when you're worth 700 gold. So you have very little to gain, but a lot to risk. And even if you don't have a shutdown, if you're this far ahead, 300 for 300 is not good. So 50-50 is bad. So this is just greed for no deeper cause. Like, she just goes in, then you kind of get baited into this positioning. You don't flash here, which kind of also hurts you. If you flash that, you would just get one kill for free. You could have just flashed and got a kill for free. And now they get 2 for 0. So again, you can count this as a mechanical error to an extent, because mechanically you could outplay that and both of you live. But I like to consider this as a root cause and just avoid this altercation entirely, because if you do that, you're never in a position where you can make this mistake. So yeah, that's just always better. Because even if you, let's say you survive in mechanical outplay, Lux trolls goes in, dies. And that's her fault, but again, it's your fault for bringing this entire play. Because you made the play. And yeah, again, I think that's just a valuable lesson. Hey, Killshot man, what's up? How you doing? You saw the concert thing? Yeah. It was I performed guitar on the concert from this summer school thing. We did 5 songs. And this is where you buy Oblivion Orb, and again, I don't like it. I really don't like it. We're gonna track how much it heals. I don't think it's gonna heal that much. I really wouldn't want to do this. Also, not to mention, this is another one of the choke items. Okay? Because look at the items now you have. This is legendary boots. This is legendary, and you're stuck. Okay? You have this. Okay? You have 3 items which you can't really utilize. Like, none of these are legendary. You can convert this into Morello, not worth at all. Like, not worth at all. So I really don't see the insane value here. Here you can go like Horizon Focus, you can even go Cosmic Drive to have even more movement speed around the turrets, run around, infinite CDR and all that, so you can be very annoying with the stuns. I think all of that would be better. Unless they have like super amounts of healing. If they had Echo with Janna, with Vladimir, go for it. Even finish Morello at that case. But here I just don't think it's worth like locking yourself into a really awkward build. You know, it's too supportive, and you want to snowball more on your own at this point, because we don't trust the teammates. That's how you increase your own impact as compared to the teammates. And yeah, so far we had 1 death, which was your biggest mistake by far. Now your team makes a bit of a shitty play. You should be fine here. Nice. Yeah, beautiful. You should have went even harder on that. Beautiful. The way you juke that around, also, this is a very good thing you can do versus Echo. This is thinking in advance, by the way. Okay, if you're in this position, where's Echo? Now, if you just continue running, he ults and he's here and he's out. But if you do this little fucking trick, this is such a big thing. Like, not only did you do that as perfectly as you gain vision, like you go in here. So what does he do? His only play right now is to ult immediately. Because if he tries to go for you, this will converge, and it will be too close for you. Because you're now within hitting range of his shadow. So if he goes back 1 second later, he insta-dies. And you force him in this position, and he does actually ult late. His only play was to ult immediately into Lantern. He ults late, Lantern goes out, he dies. Okay? That was such a big like juke around that you did. It was a very, very clever way to deal with Echo. Okay, so far 1 major mistake and a little bit of a build optimization. The rest was just, I mean, a little bit of lane grade and all that, but in a high pressure lane, it's tolerable. What's up, Narvel? Good morning. Good morning. This is too much. I wouldn't really siege this start. There's not much to gain, and you're only risking dying here. She's diving for absolutely no fucking reason. Please don't get sucked into that play. Yep. Not worth, you know? Even if you don't die, it's not worth flashing for that. Because this is another one of the mid-game. This is the second big mistake. This is the mid-game scenario where you are risking an entire game tempo for 50% of this start. And this is, again, the classic greed that people get sucked into. You didn't necessarily make the call, but you followed it from your team. You just spam ping that shit and go back. Because, yeah, like, there's just no, it makes no sense. You're 3v5 potentially, because they're all coming out of the base. You're as 3 sieging the turret for the chance to do 50%, but you're risking the entire game. For 50% of the turret, that's fucking useless. Like, if you just play patient, do a reset, go dragon, they come out of their shell, you get dragon, you kill them, and then you get this turret in its entirety. Like, it's so much easier. This seems like a faster, more aggressive choice, but it's actually slower in the long run, because this can throw the game, derail it, and now it's a lot harder for you to snowball, you know? So yeah, let's see what you buy for 1k, and see the conundrum. See the conundrum that you looked yourself in this build. Something has to go. You know, you have 300 gold, you have refillable, you have to buy blasting one, you can't buy pinks unless you sell refillable. And now you're suffering in vision control. Now, even though this Thresh has 0 vision control because you completely locked him out of the game and you can't let him roam like past this to gain any vision. Like, you should have vision score higher. Like, you should have like 35 here, 40. And you could completely choke them out and suffocate them, and they can't contest anything. So yeah. Even though you're by far the biggest one, you should still have more. Ideally. Okay. So this dragon could be deflected easily. Like, this is just a macro point. Like, this guy was doing Herald while you guys were throwing. And now they're gonna have a better offset for dragon. And they want to fight this dragon. They really want to fight this, and they want to get you one by one. Because that's their best chance for comeback. So, Mastery can easily deflect this by just heralding mid lane. If he heralds mid lane, the turret, that the fact that it's low, is gonna die to herald. And then subsequently, if left alone, Shelly will destroy the inhibitor. So she poses an insane threat here if she goes down the mid, and they have to contest that, and then you guys just get the dragon. So you can do that, because herald post 14 is not that big. Okay, she's getting caught. And that's the offset we talked about. They want to force because you have less players. They found her, they caught her. They're at least stalling the Drake. No blast cone for the trick. Okay, place him. RW. Oh, RE. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, I said RW because RW is specifically better for stealing. But if you're looking for a subsequent fight, RE is much better for that 4-man stun, obviously. But I didn't think that was gonna go that well. Holy shit. Because RW would be way better if you're just looking to steal. But you stunned into combo and you got it. They didn't even smite. That was their fault. That shouldn't have been a steal, actually. And you get a reasonable subsequent fight. That was amazing. Wow. You're hard carrying this team. You're... Like, without you, they would hard throw this game. You're carrying the fuck out of them. Now, this guy's doing some random shit. Woohoo! Baby! The blue had a kill. Nothing better. Nothing better in life. You should have predicted that tumble, but whatever. Because you shouldn't have wasted. You should just place a turret to move faster than go another W there. Yeah, this is very recall. You got nothing to do. I could have left this way, honestly. But whatever. Set up a slow push and then rotate the Baron. That's fine. Leave it like that. Cool. Man, very efficient. Very, very fucking efficient. Phase rush on Heimer, I think, is a bit of an overkill. Pinks, 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 pinks. There we go. 2. Go 2. Don't hesitate. Just get 2. You wanna contest Baron now. Buying 1, like, when you have extra money, like, why? Just buy 2 at this point. And the whole reasoning of buying 2 is like, okay, you go here, you place 1 here. Very aggressive. They're gonna clear it eventually, but you're gonna contest it and then fight them. And then while they're clearing, you either poke them or kill them. So you get more tempo by this one, pink here, but because you have a second one, you don't really care if they destroy that one. You just use this leverage to fight them, and then the second one goes defensive like here. And then they can never clear that one. So that's why you get 2, generally. Hey, Vicked, enjoying the badges? So yeah, you move into position to clear. They kind of traded 1 for 1, which is a bit random. Shouldn't happen. Now, because she's dead, you can't really go in and place this one. You can place this one, though. This pink is very, very deadly. Very deadly, especially for Heimer and Volkus. What about books that holds extra? Yeah, if you can, but it's only level 13 plus, so... I like that item, it's good. It will work on Heimer as well. And then you can buy 3 pinks, actually. And then you can place 2, which is just phenomenal. I think that's a very underrated volume, having 2 pinks on the field. Making you less reliant on your team for vision. Come on, let's utilize vision. Don't be in lane too much. You're really not gonna... Because there's nothing to siege. The only thing in siege is this, which is something you don't want to do, because again, you would be 2v4. Or potentially 5. So this siege, it's not even a siege, it's just pointless, because you're wasting time in lane with this guy. You want to be creating vision for a next potential play, and the next play is obviously Baron. So you want to be 1 step ahead of everyone here. And trying to prepare that, like you're laying down the carpet. So your teammates can look cool on it. So yeah, this is just all kind of pointless. Just clear vision, contest, place wards, that's your job here. Staying in lane is, we talked about this, the more you stay in lane as support, the less valuable you are, because you're no longer a credible threat, because they know where you are, and you're not creating vision on the side anyway. Draven goes in, you miss position. You shouldn't be following that play at all. Oh, you're going risky. No, perfect time. They all backed off, go create vision. Go create vision again. You guys are hell-bent on breaking this mid lane, which is This is a low elo honeypot, you know? People get baited at this, but it's just pointless to siege. Just get out here and get them out of their shell. When they come out, you kill them, you either get a Baron or you get inhib. Okay, Shelly being utilized. Again, I would like to see Shelly like cast at bottom side and you guys go Baron. That's a bit of a higher elo. Because mid lane inhib is not valuable that much. Even if you get it, it's just, yeah. Okay, you get hooked, misposition, you don't have flash. You're rowdy. Use it as bait. Ideally, you don't want to get hooked, because it leads to this guy getting a lot of money, but it's fine. There we go. Turret, inhib, rotate here, rotate here, rotate here, rotate here. This. Fast. Okay, that wasn't quick enough. Your guy died. Now it's a losing fight. If you get double inhib there, the game is instantly over. This is something you'll learn later on down the line. Inhibitors by itself, mid lane one is the worst one. Okay, it doesn't hold value. Bot lane, if you want to contest Baron, bot lane is the best. Because it gives you pressure here permanently. So you get one guy here and you go Baron 5v4. Same as Dragon, top one is better. So if you have a choice, which inhib to take, like if all of them are open and you only have time to kill one, let's say, think of the next objective. Okay, look at the next objective is spawning. Dragon not up, Baron up, you opt in for this one, obviously if you can. Secondly, if you get one inhib, getting the next one is exponential value. Because one inhibitor by itself is a feed for enemies. They just get money for it, especially the mid lane one. But mid lane pair up with one another is just game over. Because that creates that like huge pressure point on that top side. Let's say if you get these two, it's insane pressure here. And they're just locked in forever. And then you guys casually just take this, recall, go bot, and then you wait for waves to crash in and you just win the game. So yeah, ideally you guys wanted to rush that. And I'm pretty sure you could have done it. Okay, you're going a bit of an awkward route, but it's fine. Okay! He dies! Oh, are you greeting? Why would you greet for that? Oh no! You were free. You were scot-free, man. Oh my god. No! What is he doing to them? Oh, unreal. No! I mean, that looked cool. That was very fun. You absolutely embarrassed the shit out of him. Like, it's not a good play though. At the end of the day, it's actually not a good play because you died very long time after getting the inhibitor. So you guys basically wasted about 1 minute 30 seconds of this inhibitor efficiency. Because now you guys have no pressure on the map, so they're gonna absorb the farm. You know. So ideally on the macro scale, it's not the good play. Like that's why you should just ran when they let you live from that echo play. You should just ran. But yeah, it looked fun. It was pretty fun. But yeah, generally when you have timers, you don't want to do too much. Like these are reset objectives. Inhibitor, reset. Baron, reset. You don't want to waste time. Elder is super short, so it doesn't essentially apply, especially because it gives you a massive spike. So even though it's a timed objective, like you pick it up and it's ticking, you don't generally reset, you just look to fight after Elder. The others are reset though. Inhibitors and Barons generally reset. Okay, your team is getting a free Dragonian. You're leaving the base with 2k. What is this corrupting doing, man? Like, instead of selling refillable, you upgraded it. What the fuck? Why? Why would you have that? Just have larger instead of that and 2 pinks. You can even buy elixir here because you're gonna end the game soon, ideally. This has no value right now. Corrupting is terrible for you now. Like, think about the value of corrupting here. You have mana because you build Linery, so you're gonna have permanent mana. You also have mana flow band. So the mana restoration from this is useless. Let's take that aside. So HP restoration. In which case do you need healing here? Okay, you get hit by Pantheon Spear, you might need a little bit of healing. You have 1 Ocean, so whatever. Even that, like, even if you didn't have Ocean, that wouldn't be enough. Any other play where you get poked out, you're gonna die, because there's no getting poked out versus this comp. They will either hard engage you and one-shot you, or you will be in a perfect position. So that's it. Like, the healing is just so useless. It's not even worth 500, it's not even worth 300 gold. Let alone condensing, like cluttering your build, and not letting you buy something else of more value. So this is just larger. Should be a larger. So yeah, that's a bit inefficient recall. Because you're sitting on 2.2k, and that's massive. That's absolutely massive. So yeah, let's go prepare Baron. Baron is your kick in the gut. You're also wasting this one. Because see, it takes 2 of them to clear it. You need to pressure the Baron. You need to be there, clear, ward. Come on, let's go. There we go. Ward. Pink the pit. Ward here. And see, this would be good if you had 2 pinks. But you have only 1. That would be good in that scenario. Because you need to have 1 more for defensive variant. But yeah, clear everything, set it up, wait for your team pressure to apply, and what is Lux doing? Lux has no clue what to do on the map. This is a bad start because you started it while they had the vision of it, so there's no doubt in their mind that you're not doing it. Like if you started in the shadow like 1 second after clearing the vision, then like, because they're playing with 5 brains, not 1 guy shot calling. 2 of them won't even believe it, so they would go like here. Yeah, I know they started. It's fine. Like you're gonna play into it, but it's just a good knowledge here. And they're not in position that they're pressured in with the waves. Like if you did this like 1 minute earlier, they were here, and they would be absolutely free. Now it's a contestable Baron. So yeah, you RE to zone. Okay, you're actually leashing the Baron now for them. So that's why this is suboptimal. You should RE for them to stun them and then look for a potential fight, because now you just leash the Baron for them. That's the issue. If you just RE'd, you would kill them all and end the game potentially. So yeah, this is a potential throw. You're still, like, you're way stronger, so you should just look for fight when they come. Like, your issue is getting them out of the shell, and Baron did the job just well, you know? You peel off and then you engage. So you should just look for a fight there. Like, the idea, the plan just shifted. It wasn't take Baron, it's just kill them. It's fine. Like, because the only reason you're taking Baron is to create pressure so you can eventually pressure them and then kill them and end the game. But if you can kill them without Baron, like, who the fuck cares? Just turn around, kill them, and then, you know? Okay, Draven's going for top inhib, which is fine because you're going to be fighting for Dragon now and sieging bottom side next. It's totally fine to get this. He died for it. You shouldn't die. You should back off. Pantheon is coming up. He has ult. Watch out. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. This is greedy. This is very greedy. Pantheon could have ulted you there. Okay. Let's recall. Let's recall. Here you can even sacrifice pinks if you want, actually. You can sacrifice pinks and buy 2 largets. Or you can sell corrupting and then finish the Horizon Focus. I think that would be great. See, again, like, you're leaving Corrupting when you have 1.6k. If you sell it, you have Horizon Focus and a pink. Like, you're cluttering yourself way too much.
Entity of value.
Cunt.
What? Kef! Kef, my man, welcome back, Kef. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Welcome back to the Squib Squab. 28 months. Okay, I figured out the issue with the alert. Thank you, Kev. Wait, I gotta fix the alert. Actually, I'll remember it. We're close to finishing the wood. I'll look to fix the thingy on the overlay. I messed it up. Okay. So yeah, push mid, rotate the bottom side immediately. That's fine, doesn't really matter. Good slow, kill him. Okay, inhib mid is the play. Inhib mid is the play.
Blue team double kill.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, Shaman. Nice turrets. And now, it would be a bit greedy to go for more because you have one guy dead and Riven was chased out. So you're fighting against the odds. 3v3 you could end, but the timers are not good. You can potentially get one turret and then risk throwing the game because you'll be fighting 3v4 and then TP behind you, so 3v5. So ideally this is just not good because you already got the objective. Like you're fighting for 1 or 2 turrets and this is where you just back the fuck up. If they go for it, they go for it. Fuck them. Like you just leave the team. I would leave them here. I would ditch the fuck out of them. You're even landing good pulls, but it's just... You're fighting against the odds for no reason, you know? This is one of those like I want to end faster, but it takes you longer to end. You know, just recalling, going back with this guy, regrouping with Riven, going bottom side, siege, get dragon. It would just end the game. You know. So that's another like classic lack of discipline, solo queue shit. And this is where you just like ping your teammates to back the fuck up, cause. And now you sold corrupting, which is. I mean, sure, but why would you just sell it earlier? Because it had no value in the last 10 minutes at all. It had 0 value. So yeah, these are big things, because if they have like a really good late game comp, these guys don't have a superb late game comp, but you're giving them free scaling. Like, Vayne and Echo will be top tier later on. But if they had even better late game, you guys would potentially have a chance to lose this, you know? Why add chance? Like... Also, not to mention, there's a potential sequence where you guys die, and you trade badly. And then this guy, because he's the guy who just got revived because he died earlier before you were offset. So now he goes like a monkey, and runs it down and fights them 1v2, 1v3 because they're low. And then he goes in and dies as well. So now you're in a 50-second timer without him, and then you're 4v5, and they go contest dragon. You contest dragon, then you can potentially lose that, and just get tempoed, you know? So there's just a little bit of discipline where you recall, wait for a team, regroup, and go for next objective. Riven's going top without teleport for some fucking reason. I have no idea why. That's so stupid. Lux is running it down mid to end. What? Okay. Classic bronze. Okay. I like that you're dancing. You're not leashing. See, you're not doing the same mistake of leashing the dragon for them. Because you want this pressure to apply. You want this pressure to apply. So the longer you stay here, the better it is for you. So you're utilizing it pretty well. You should look to steal this. Draven's a bit trolling. He just ran it down. Lux ran it down. You go for another steal. Again, doubling would be better for stealing. Yeah, a bit ridiculous. And now Riven joins. So... Wait, what? Oh, Master E got it. What the fuck? Okay, you guys actually got the soul still. What is happening here, man? What the hell is this game? Please, you guys need to fucking rotate bot lane and just end it. Yeah. He's gonna look for a random fight here. That was almost a neat stun. But yeah, this is just a lot of dancing for nothing. You know? You're always in lane, you're always in wave, you're always shoving. Okay, team group. They gotta pick. Okay, it's open. It's open. Inhibitor is respawning. Come on. Come on. Go up. Don't stay mid. Don't stay mid. Don't stay mid. Leave a turret and get out. Go top. Turret is good for vision and plus it's annoying to them. Don't go! You're mispositioning and you're fighting with Lux for no reason here. If you rotate top, the inhib was free. You don't even need waves. Why is Master E running a wave when you have inhibitor for free? Yeah, you should just immediately regroup your team. Because if you're grouped up, you can't lose. Oh my god. You won't even get inhib actually. Okay, back up, get Baron then, I guess. Just back up and get Baron at this point. Raven is trolling. What is happening, man? What is this game? Is this guy soloing it? Okay, you can do it. So only 2 of you have it. All 3 of you. Lux died too early. Okay. Now, the whole play there was to get this so you guys can rotate and utilize 2 inhibs on top side to siege bot side. But now you don't have this inhib, so, and this one will respawn soon, so it's actually respawned already. So now you're gonna have to kind of siege mid and rotate bottom side and all that. What's up, Notorious? How you doing? So yeah, this game just got very, very long because of a couple of bad decisions. You went for alternator. I think here I would buy pinks and elixir. Because the next fight will end the game anyway. And elixir would give you more AP than this. Plus 2 pinks would have insane value. So yeah. I would do that at this stage. Because you're never going to finish this item by the end of the game, obviously. Heal reduction 2k. It's alright, but yeah. I don't think it's worth upgrading. Because look at this line race. You did almost 8k at line race. So if you had some other item that does way better damage, I think it would just be way more efficient than reducing this healing. But okay, it has value because it's line race, you know, it's not horrible. If anything, it reduces their Ravenous Hunters and all that shit, their heals. Okay, now this is finally a proper play where you guys siege properly and then create pressure. Fine. You just keep taking territory with turrets slowly. And then RE eventually to engage them within this position. You know? As soon as they come close, you RE. No. Buying Merlo doesn't reset the counter. Buying Merlo resets the counter to 0 as soon as you buy it. As soon as you do any sort of healing reduction, it jumps back to the original. It doesn't reset it. Okay, go top. Spread them up. Spread them up. Don't brute force siege. There you go. You stuck it in your big brain. Okay. A bit too fast still by your team. You could have played slower with this guy, but whatever. You're doing it well, so that's what matters. Nice. Good. You played it mechanically well. Beautiful. That was your biggest issue, like those like some slow mechanics here and there. Like that was very, very confident again. Yeah, easy peasy. Good luck to this guy defending. Look at that. Look at that power. Later. GG. No, I think this was the best game I saw from you. You had very, very minimal mistakes. Minimal mistakes. You had 2 big ones, I guess. Were both of them like you got immediate feedback, like you died. A lot of it was following the calls of your team. Again, although like for a silver game, you had a lot of moments where you confidently did something opposite of your team. And I like that you developed that. And that's really good, to be confident in spite of your team making shit plays. So that's actually very, very good. Nah, this was the best game we've seen from you. Good stuff. But yeah, couple of optimizations here and there, a little bit of mid-game discipline, more focus on pigs and not cluttering your build. Generally, that's it. The roaming was great, the micro was great, you choked them out. Yeah, you knew what to do. I like it. That's a good one. Oh, maybe let me try to fix this. I have an issue with the Prime. Let me try to fix that.